So, hello everyone. Today we will continue with our remaining chapter, The Flood, chapter 4 of this book, amazing book, Sapiens. And let's begin. So, after conquering the Australian continent and after destroying the ecological and breaking the food chain of Australia, Homo sapiens of Afro and Asian continent slowly moved towards the Russia and Siberia, where they were uh, moved because of like exploration and mostly because of food exploration and but the main population of sapiens were living mostly in the south of Siberia, where the temperature is adaptable and normal. And in Siberia, the temperature is like minus 50 degree and very extreme conditions. But Homo sapiens uh, moved there because of wars and because of uh, like some tribes, if they fighting in the south of Russia, one tribe may push the another tribe to the another part after defeating it, and maybe some of them run for escape the war. So these types of due to these types of things, they were slowly adapt the Siberian atmosphere climate, and they also develop snow boots there, and also learn to make warmer clothes for themselves with the help of mammoths fur. Mammoth is a very giant animal that time, 14,000 BC, before found in the Siberia, where mammoth and other reindeers animals were in a vast quantity. But after the arrival of sapiens there, they used to kill them and for their own benefits. And slowly, when they were one day when they were like uh, before 14,000 BC, they were hunting, and that time the sea level was very low. And because of, um, if you see northeastern Russia and Alaska, that is in currently it is a territory of currently USA, but that time it was the part of the Northern America, Western Northern America, Northwestern. So if you see the world map, the Siberia eastern part and North America's northwestern part is nearly 5 to 6 kilometers. They can travel by bridge, but that time the sea level was not so high, so they were able to there is very much snow also, so maybe there may be frozen lake, so they can travel from the from the Siberia to Alaska modern day. But they were not knowing about that they had discovered the a new continent, that is America. So they were unaware of it, but they found it. And but that time maybe they were thinking that it is a part of Siberia, extension part of Siberia, but it is America. So uh, they also because they are motivated to travel as far, because the animals that found in that region, Siberia and Alaska, that were very juicy to eat, and their ivory of mammoths were very that time also they were expensive and very rare. So also the fur of mammoth is very expensive of that time maybe, and very rare. So also they produce warm cloth by the fur of mammoths. So these types of conditions motivate Homo sapiens to travel to the, and they found the new continent 14,000 BC. And after moving to Alaska, they slowly moved to the northern parts and slowly western parts of America, North America, and within 2000 years they spread all over the continent, in South America also and in North America also. So at that time, many large mammals were living in America's continent, like saber-tooth cats, tigers, and like giant lions and mammoth, obviously, and animals like rodent the size of bear, herds of horses and camel, and dozens of large species, like of which are completely unknown today. And we can see some of the fossils of these types of species in our museum. So that time in North America and South America was very have had contained very rich flora and fauna. But today the, you know that Homo sapiens exploiting the nature. So many species like 40 out of 47, 35 species large animals completely extinct by the invasion of Homo sapiens at that continent of Americas. So and slowly they move to, so after destroying the ecological and uh, climate of Australia, slowly Homo sapiens are destroying America's ecological and food chain of Americas, and making the flora and fauna extinct. After that, author is talking about the disasters that Homo sapiens do in this world. Like he's talking about the uh, Madagascar island that is in southwestern Asia, Asia's mainland, 400 kilometers southwestern island Madagascar. He's saying that before the arrival of Homo sapiens, the animals and the flora of fauna of that island was very rich, and many animals like elephant, bird, a flightless creature 3 meter tall and weighing almost half a ton, the largest bird in the world of that time. He's saying that these types of creature were extinct after 1500 year after first arrival of Homo sapiens on that Madagascar island. So he's saying that uh, before the agricultural revolution and after the cognitive revolution, the time period is like 50,000 years, and between these years Homo sapiens kill two 200 like large mammals, that Homo sapiens made them completely extinct from this planet. And after Madagascar island, he's talking about the other parts of the world, like where like remote islands such as Cuba and other small islands where also their uh, flora and fauna was very rich, but after the arrival of Homo sapiens, the extinction of animals takes place very faster. Within a millennia, the animals are like starting extinct because of Homo sapiens. Also, he's talking about the islands that are in Pacific Ocean. Like he's saying that the main wave of extinction began in about just like recent example after the agriculture revolution, like just 1500 before Christ, when Polynesian farmers settled the Solomon Islands, Fiji, and New Caledonia. They killed off directly or indirectly hundreds of species of birds, insects, snails, and other local inhabitants of that island. From there, the wave of extinction moved gradually to east and south and the north into the heart of the Pacific Ocean. And he is also talking about the Samoa and Tonga, the Marquise Islands, Easter Island, the Cook Island, Hawaii, and finally New Zealand. So these types of island he's talking that are existing in Pacific Ocean. Then he talks about every in every part of the oceans of the world, like Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, and other ocean like Atlantic Ocean. So all these oceans were invaded or captured by the oceans, little islands also captured by the Homo sapiens, and all the existing habitat of that islands were extended by the Homo sapiens because of the Homo sapiens activities. But while one island he is talking about the Galapagos Island, which is untouched by humans until 19th century, and thus preserving their unique menagerie, including their giant tortoise, which, like the ancient reptons, show no fear of humans. So then he is talking that don't believe tree huggers who claim that our ancestors lived in harmony with nature. Long before the Industrial Revolution, Homo sapiens held the record among all the organisms for driving the most plant and animal species to their extinction. So don't think that we are like very peaceful and very uh, like harmony loving peoples. Before the agriculture revolution and before the industrial revolution, we were the deadliest and most killer species of this planet Earth. We kill several big and small animals and many species of plants. So then he tells us that if before industrialization, if humans were aware about that their ancestors, that how they kill the several species and how they eradicate them to their extinction, so maybe we were the maybe the people who were doing industrialization revolution, maybe they were more uh, inclined to protect the flora and fauna of our earth. Maybe they were, if because of their ignorance and lack of awareness, they are still killing the animals and other species of plants. So then he's saying that we can still save the oceanic aquatic animals, because he's saying that compared to the land animal and plant species, oceanic animal and plant species were less affected by the activities of humans in cognitive revolution and in agriculture revolution, the less affected uh, species were the only that are living in the ocean. So he's saying that we can save them, and we should save them because like for like it is like cruelty. So he's also saying that like industrialization should done in a sustainable way, and he's saying that only the animal that saved by this many years are those who were slaved to the humans, like dog and other cattle, from which humans got benefit. Only those species could be survived, and at this the he's finishing this chapter. So today we complete this chapter 4, the flood, and also the first part of this book, and the part name was cognitive revolution, and tomorrow we will start the agriculture revolution. So in that part we will discuss how humans uh, got dependent on agriculture crops, and leave their dependency less depend they become less dependent on animal meat, and after that we will go further. So thank you.